Hello and welcome to In the Kitchen with Matt. I am your host, Matt Taylor. Thank you for joining me for another live stream. I'm always excited to do these. I try to do them about once a month, and this will be the one for November. And I got, if you saw one of my videos, I posted a video with kittens in it, and I was able to give away 3 of them so far, and I got this one left. And she might get a little rowdy. I tried to put her in a room, but she kept crying really loud. And so you might see here a little bit in the video. She keeps jumping up on my lap. But anyway, welcome to the live stream. Just want to see who we have here. And make sure to let me know in the comments if you can hear me. Got Chef Princess 5, John Eastland. Welcome, Paula Locke. She says, hey Matt, sounds like this will be a great video. Love watching your videos. Thank you, Paula, welcome. Douglas, hello. Tutti Frutti, hello. And so what we're gonna do is I have quite a few things planned. I don't normally do it this early. This is 8 a.m. my time. I normally try to do it around 9 or 10. But I have plans later around 10 o'clock, so I need to get done. This will probably only be about an hour long, which is what I try to do, but sometimes they wind up being longer. Hello, Alam Ahmed. Welcome. Miriam, welcome. Sophia, hello. Tutti Frutti says the kitten is adorable. Thank you. Yeah, kittens are fun until they get into everything. They bite everything. That one loves biting my toes and my ankles. But they tend to mellow out, I think, once they get a little bit older. But that's what kittens do, I guess. Mabagudi, hello. Thank you for watching in Madrid. And you are a Filipina. Kumusta? Kumusta ang araw mo? I used to speak Tagalog pretty fluently, but now that was a long, long time ago. So now I'm probably only 10% fluent in Tagalog and probably understand only about 20%. But if I went to the Philippines and lived there for a couple months, I probably would. And if I immersed myself again in the language, then I would probably get it back again. Sophia is 12 and loves my videos. Well, thank you. That's awesome that you like cooking videos at your age. I got my start when I was young, in between like 8 to 12, when I really got my start cooking and baking. And back then we didn't have the internet back in those days, but we did have TV, and one of my favorite shows was a cooking show. Well, I had 2. I liked Emeril Lagasse, and then also it was a show called Yan Can Cook with a person named Martin Yan, and he just was a really fun guy to watch cook. So those were the cooking shows that I used to watch when I was little, or young, I should say. And now there's so much with the Food Network and the cooking channel and YouTube, of course. So many cool things that you can watch and recipes that you can find. Patricia, hello. Welcome. We'll give it a few more minutes and let a few more people join, and then we will get on into the meat of the show. I'm going to do some giveaways, and for those of you who have been on here before, you know that I give away my ebook that I have. It's an ebook dedicated to only chocolate recipes. One of my favorite things to do is chocolate-related desserts, and so I made an ebook about it. And let me just bring it up here. So this is the book, All Things Chocolate, 30 of my favorite chocolate recipes. And so I made this book just to have something that I could give away to fans during live shows. And also, I provided it as a way for people who want to support the channel, then they can buy that. It's like $5 on Amazon. Pretty cool. And so that will be what I am giving away today. And the way that I'll do the giveaways is the participants that are here chatting is I will just pick randomly, select someone from the participants list, and then I will email you that ebook. Pretty awesome. The Galloping Gourmet. I don't think I ever watched The Galloping Gourmet. The name sounds kind of familiar, Patricia, but I'm not sure if I've ever seen that one in particular. It does sound kind of familiar though. I want to show you my shirt. If you've seen my videos, this is one of my merchandise shirts that I have. Let's get baking. I have other different shirts on my merchandise that you can purchase if you like. Also have this mug. This is my In the Kitchen with Matt Let's Get Baking mug. On one side it says, if I can do it, you can do it. And then on the other side it has the logo. And perfect for carrying your liquids that you want. I just drink a lot of water. I don't drink coffee, but I do like hot chocolate also. And most of my videos, you can see that mug. So if you want to get that, you can find that. There's a pin up right above the chat, at the very top of the chat. There's a little pin, and you can see that mug there if you want. And that'll take you to the merchandise store, and you can find other merchandise if you like. It's another way you can support the show if you want. Definitely not necessary. The best way to support the show is by watching the videos and making comments and doing thumbs ups. That is the best way that you can support the show. And I really appreciate everyone's comments. I appreciate that you watch the videos and make comments, things like that. So I really appreciate it. Thank you once again. Hello, Doris. Welcome. Graham Kerr. Yeah, that doesn't sound familiar to me, but okay, I want to show you a few things first. So here is my main channel that we're on right now. And if you're not familiar with the layout, a lot of people watch videos on their mobile. I don't really like watching videos on my mobile. I'm more on watching on my computer. So the layout's a little bit different. But you come up here, you can go to video, and you can see all the videos. So many videos. Look, there is our live stream going on right now. Different videos here, so from time to time you should check in on those and see if there's ones that you missed. If you click the notification bell on any of these videos, oh, it doesn't show it because this is my channel, but there'll be a notification bell on the channel that you can click, and then that way you'll be notified every time I have a new video that comes out. But anyway, there's a list of all the channels, and then there's the playlist that you can find as well if you want a particular style of recipe. But I encourage you to go back and watch any of those that you may have missed and might be interested in. And then I do have the store set up again where you can find merchandise as well. Those are the most common ones that I have. Christmas is coming up, so if you have anyone that you know that's a fan of the show, you can maybe pick something up for them if you like. And there we go. Pretty awesome. So that is that channel. And then some of you may not know, I have a different channel, a variety channel. I actually started this one first a long time ago, and it's just random. I would put like home videos and things on there, and a lot of different things. So there's quite a bit of videos on that one too. And if you want to go see some of my own home videos when I was younger, you can find those on there. I have like a Star Wars video, like a couple Star Wars fan films on there, and a whole lot of other videos. I have other tutorials on there that are not cooking related tutorials. So check that out, Matt Taylor Variety Show. You can find a little kitten video that I have there. It's 10 minutes of just kittens playing and having a good time inside my house. So that's this video right here, if you want to check that out. And it's just kind of cool. It has cool little music going, and it kind of takes them from when they were about 3 weeks old until about 7 weeks old. So if you like kitties, check out that video on my other channel and subscribe over there if you want. And then I wanted, so when I first started my channel, once it started to get traction, I would have people that would comment and say, hey, do you have the recipe that I can print it out? And for the longest time, I didn't have the recipe in written form that you could print. And finally, just a year ago, I started my website. And that was a way that I could put the recipes on there, and then people could go there and see the recipes and print them out if they wanted. So that's really cool. I'm going to show you that as well. That is inthekitchenwithmatt.com. Really easy to remember, inthekitchenwithmatt.com, and it has all the latest recipes. I'm slowly getting through all my videos and have recipes. I'm almost caught up with all of the videos. I think I have about, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 left, which is a huge task because I had so many videos. And so you can find the recipes on there. Pretty cool. It's over, I just hit the 300 mark. So I have over 500 videos on my channel, but not all of them are actual recipe videos. I have a lot of vlogs, I have these streams, and I have quite a bit of other things on there. But this is what the channel the website looks like. And if you click on one of these recipes, you can go in there and you can have like kind of the blog style of the recipe, where it kind of talks about the inspiration of it, and then it goes into the rest of the ingredients and kind of why I use those certain ingredients or what they're used for, and also any substitutes. And then kind of goes through how to do it, and there's tips and things in there as well, a little bit more than what you'd get from the actual printable recipe, which is more condensed. But if you scroll down, you can do the print recipe and get a more condensed version of what I have up here in the blog. And up here, there's some common questions that I answer as well that you can see. So make sure to check those out as well, the website, inthekitchenwithmatt.com. I worked really hard on that website. It took me a long time to put it together. And awesome. Patricia Locke used to watch Julia Childs. Says, I am more exciting to watch. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Hello, Holly Hall and her husband Anthony and their kids. They used to live 3 doors down from me, and now they live about 1.5 miles away. So they didn't move too far away. Still really close enough to hang out with them and bring them lots of treats. So hello, Holly. Holly, welcome. And Holly likes looking at the website for seeing the recipe. Because I do have, like all my videos, if you go into the description, let me show you that, because a lot of people ask where the ingredients are, but every single video, ooh, chocolate eclairs. You'll be able to tell when it sets. Oh, yummy. I love this recipe, chocolate eclairs. But anyway, if you scroll down, it's a little different on the mobile. You have to click the little triangle in the top right corner. I think there's a little triangle. If you click it, it brings up this part right here. But if you're on the website, it's really easy to find on website. But if you scroll down, you'll find the ingredients. They're there. But it's not the full recipe. It's just the list of the ingredients for the recipe. So that's why the website is good, because it walks you through the ingredients and how to use them. Of course, the video does that too. So use them in conjunction with each other. Yeah. Holly is asking, thank you, Paula. Holly is asking, what is my favorite type of food to cook? I would say treats, desserts. But I love food. Anything like baking related. I do like savory main dishes as well. I love cooking steak, bacon wrapped steak, and like grilled asparagus and roasted Brussels sprouts with balsamic, like a balsamic syrup reduction, and some bacon mixed in there, and onions. Oh, so yummy. And potatoes, baked potatoes, and eggs, and things like that. So I love savory as well. I just tend to do more treats and baking and things like that on my channel. But if you want some more savory dishes, click on that videos tab that I showed earlier and scroll down. You'll find some savory dishes. I have probably maybe 15 to 20% of the show is savory dishes, but I definitely lean towards treats. Cinnamon rolls probably might be my all-time favorite thing to bake, are cinnamon rolls or the chocolate chip cookies. Cake pops are so fun to make too. I love making those cake pops. I think maybe one of my favorite easy, like super easy dessert to make are those Better Than Reese's peanut butter cups. Those are really fun. And Holly, you've had those a bunch. I've shared those with you guys quite a bit. Elliot thinks the monster cookies are the best. Awesome. Yeah, those monster cookies are really fun because it's a blend between a classic soft, chewy chocolate chip cookie and then a chewy peanut butter cookie and then an oatmeal cookie. And you kind of put those all together and add some M&Ms along with the chocolate chips. And you could actually add the raisins too if you wanted. You could add nuts like I show in the video if you wanted. And it's just like a cookie on steroids kind of. And that's kind of where the name Monster Cookie comes from, kind of based off of Frankenstein's monster, where he just kind of takes bits and pieces of things and puts it together. But awesome. Hello, Sophia. Welcome. Sophia's been a fan since she watched the cinnamon roll video. Awesome. I would probably say 70% of the fans of the show, subscribers, probably came from that cinnamon roll video. I think that video is just close to or eclipsed 5 million total views. That is just incredible. Let me look it up because I'm very curious now. How to make cinnamon rolls. And if you type in how to make cinnamon rolls, my video is usually between 1, 2, and 3. And it's hard to compete with the Tasty video because that has, Tasty has 19 million subscribers, but I'm right underneath that. At least when I search. It might show up a little bit differently on your search. But there's my video, 4.8 million views. If you're new and haven't seen that video, that's kind of my flagship video. 4.877, so fastly approaching 5 million views, and it'll definitely get there during the holidays when those are even more popular. But that's one of my favorite things to make, and one of my favorite videos is one of my older videos, 5 years ago. And I did things a little bit differently back then. And I actually was in my kitchen for half the time, actually standing in my kitchen. Imagine that, right? Cooking in the kitchen. But once I do my kitchen remodel, I think I'll be able to film a lot more in there. It'll just be a lot easier to film things. I'm thinking I'll be able to. Just depends. And if I don't like the way that it looks filming in there, then I'll just go back to filming in the dining room, and then I'll just have to wait till I get a new house with a really nice custom kitchen, exactly how I want it, with an island. I want a nice island because then I can move the camera all around and I'm not impeded by walls and doors and things like that, and it would just be really nice. And I want the island, part of the island, I would want to have like a burner, like some islands will have the burner. And so I'll have 2 burners. I'll have a burner on the island, and then I will have obviously the burner on the stove or the oven. But that way it would be really easy to film. I could also just buy a portable burner to use. Some people on YouTube use portable burners, but I think it'd be really cool. So that's in the future. That is the dream for my dream home, or maybe not my dream home, because my dream home is way too expensive. But my next home up from this current townhome, which I've lived in for so many years. I bought it in 2006. Whoa. Wow. So 2021, April of 2021, I will have lived in this house for 15 years. And it's fine. For me, it's fine. Because I'm by myself, so it's not that bad. But if I have a family, it'll be way too small. But anyway, no family yet, so for the time being, it's okay. Paula Locke says, remember using the hamburger buns and making them onion buns. That's awesome. That is awesome, Paula. Yeah, those homemade hamburger buns are awesome. I love them. Really good. Beaver Cleavage is talking about the cinnamon bun video also. Colleen Kane, monster cookie sounds delicious. They're really yummy. Try them out. Holly is asking the favorite kitchen gadget. I don't know if the silicone mat, if you want to call that a gadget, but I love the silicone mats. Not because my name is in it. Well, that's partly, silicone mat. Spelt with only one T though. But I love the silicone mat for baking because you don't have to use parchment paper as much. I've had the same roll of parchment paper. I just bought a new roll recently, but that previous roll lasted so long. So I really like the silicone mat. Other than that, like specialty gadgets, it's hard to say what my favorite one is. I mean, my knives, I love my knives. But like things I use for baking, definitely the silicone mat is one of my favorite kitchen gadgets. And if you call it a gadget. But things that I've reviewed on the show, that little hand citrus press that I have is really cool. If you don't like squeezing the citrus in your hand, this little hand citrus press is really neat. I did a video on that on my channel. Also for baking, actually, one of my favorite baking things is my dough proofer. It's this box that what it does is it has, it's really expensive, but what it does, it creates the perfect environment inside of it for dough to rise. And I bake a lot of doughs that need to be risen, like yeast-based doughs. And not only does it let it rise quicker, but it just has the perfect environment. You don't even have to cover the dough in there because there's a little water pan that's in it, and it creates a humid environment, which keeps the dough nice and soft, and so it doesn't crust over at all. So I really like that. Hello, Yusuf. Welcome. Ala Muhammad said the first video was cinnamon rolls as well. It's okay. Welcome, Recon Beat. Joanna's asking, if I could eat one thing the rest of my life, what would I choose? That is tough. We're assuming that I can eat that and it won't kill me, right? Because if I just ate chocolate chip cookies every day for the rest of my life, that would kill me. So it's interesting that you say that. I mean, and I want to tell this little story. This will give a frame of reference. Back in my college days, I had an economics class. It was my entry-level economics class. And the teacher wanted to talk about there's a theory, or like it's a model, statistical model or something like that. I forgot the term. It was a long time ago. Within the economics world, it's called the Law of Diminishing Returns. And so what he did to illustrate this point, which was a classic teacher illustration that hit home to a lot of people. So he had this plate of freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. And I bet the kids in front, this was a huge class, probably 300 students, kind of like one of those auditorium style classes, college classes. Might have even been 500 students, I can't remember. But the people in the front, I bet they could have smelled the cookies. But he asked for a volunteer to come up, and he picked a volunteer. And he said, do you want to eat this cookie? And he's like, yes. So we had him eat it. He's, how does it taste? He's like, this tastes awesome. He's like, do you want another cookie? He's like, yes. How does that taste? He's like, this tastes awesome. So that kept going on. And after about 4 or 5 cookies, he's like, oh, I don't want to eat anymore. And then the teacher said, well, what would happen if you ate another? He's like, well, it probably wouldn't taste that good. I might even throw up, things like that. So the theory or the law is it's a bell curve. And at the beginning, maybe it's easier to do it this way. So at the beginning of the curve, the return, it could even be return on investment, but the return is great. Like it's like, oh, this is amazing, amazing. And then it quickly levels off at the top after you get too much. And then it sharply drops off. And I think that's how it would be. I know that's a weird explanation for your question. But we're going to assume that that is out of the picture, that you'll never tire of what you're going to eat for the rest of the time, right? So we'll make that assumption. I had to throw that other thing in there because even me, if I ate more than four cinnamon rolls in one sitting, I would start to feel sick and they wouldn't taste as good after that. But if I could eat one thing, let's do 2 things. We'll do on the savory side and then on the sweet or bakery side. I would have to say probably bacon wrapped steak on the savory side. I love steak and bacon, and you put them together and it's just like, it's the best of everything. So good. And then on the treat side, savory side, oh, that's a tough one. Maybe cinnamon rolls. Maybe chocolate chip cookies. Those monster cookies are really good. Crepes, I love crepes. It's so hard to choose one. Hard to choose. Homemade Twix. Hard to choose. But anyway, those are things I would choose. I can't choose just one. I can't choose. Don't make me choose. Hello, Mrs. Tao, 30. So late. That's okay. Pizza. I love pizza too. If you love pizza, you got to check out the homemade pizza dough and sauce that I have. This is like one of my favorite dough recipes to make. Hello and welcome back to In the Kitchen. I have 2 versions here. If you just type in how to make pizza dough mats, you'll find it really easy. There's 2 versions. There's the long version where I talk up there on the top, and then there's the short version where it's just kind of like a trailer where it's just music and text. But that is like my all-time go-to favorite pizza dough recipe. Love it. Hello, Doris. Hello, adorable, deplorable. Hello, Fade, 2BLK. Yeah. Awesome. All right, let's do a giveaway. Let me do the first giveaway here. We've got into it for about a half hour. And then I want to get into just a few other things, and then we'll get into the other half of the show, which is I want to talk about the most popular or like best Thanksgiving recipes on the Food Network channel, okay? So I have a number generator here, and what I'm going to do, if you haven't been talking, make sure to chat in the window. Chat, say something. If you're just hanging out and haven't said anything, just say hello or something, and that way you'll show up on my my list here, my participants list. Because right now I see only a few of you in chat, and I know there's more of you online. So if you want to participate in the giveaway, make sure that you are chatting. Say something. This is the part where I start to sing that song, and I don't sing too much of it because then my video will get flagged for ripping off of someone else's song. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Plus, my singing voice isn't very good. But anyway, say something in the chat. So you'll show up there on the participants list there on the right-hand side. So right now there's only 7 of you talking, but there's about 8 of you that are online, or 18 of you. So if you want to participate, some of you might have already got that chocolate, all things chocolate ebook. But yes, there we go. Paula showed up. I know Paula was online. She's been chatting. So if you haven't said anything for a while, make sure to say something in the chat, and I can get you to show up on that list. And I'll do another. If you miss out on this one, don't worry. I'll do another one of these a little bit later in the show. Yeah, there we go. We got some more showing up. Got some more showing up. Got some more showing up. So I'll give it another minute or so for people to show up on that list. And then I will do the drawing. Yeah. And once again, so while we're waiting for people to chat, I want to show you some things real quick, some other places that you can find me. I already showed you that my other YouTube channel, for those of you who have joined a little bit later, I have another YouTube channel called Matt Taylor Variety. Just a whole variety of things. You can, if you go look at some of my earlier videos on there, you can see a lot of home videos and things I made a long time ago. You can see my little kitten video on there, which is really fun. Other things, how-to videos and things that you may or may not be interested in. And then the website, find me over there. Pinterest, just In the Kitchen with Matt on Pinterest. You can find me there. And I post pins of a lot of things on there, on my pins for the recipes and things. So make sure to follow me on Pinterest. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. At Kitchen with Matt is on Twitter. A little bit different. There was not enough characters to do the full In the Kitchen with Matt. But so at Kitchen with Matt on Twitter. In the Kitchen with Matt on Instagram. And then Facebook, I have just facebook.com/inthekitchenwithmatt. And that's my official Facebook page for the channel. And I post a bunch of things on there too. Cool. All right, there we go. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. All right, there is the screenshot of the participants. Awesome, Paula, thank you. That's okay, Mrs. Tao. Moni Love, hello, welcome. Christmas shortbread, I do have some shortbread videos. I do have shortbread. I have like 2 different shortbread videos on my channel that you can check out. Snickerdoodle recipe, yes I do. I do have a easy snickerdoodle recipe. You can find that there on my website or also on my YouTube channel. Oh, that pumpkin pie, yes. I love that pumpkin pie. Holly says, the favorite cooking show to watch. Thank you, Holly. Joanna. Joanna's hungry now. Brad Farr, welcome, Brad. Great show. Thank you. All right, let's do this real quick. So I'm going to just count them off. And if you don't see your name, I'll catch you in the next one. Adorable Deplore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So then I'll come over here and just put in the number 9 here. And then we'll do the generate. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holly. Congratulations, Holly. I can't remember if you already have it or not. I don't know if you and Anthony bought that already or if you already have it. But if you already have it, let me know and I can give it to somebody else. But if you don't have it, then I'll just email it over to you, Holly. But Holly is the winner. Congratulations, congratulations. All right, all right. Yeah, just let me know, Holly. I can't remember if you already got it. But once again, if you do already have it, then I can just give it to somebody else. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Let us get into this. So if you want to follow along with me, I typed in just best Thanksgiving dessert recipes, and then I just found this list by Food Network. This doesn't mean these are the most popular in the United States, but they're just really good. And even if you're not in the United States, which a lot of you aren't, I think you'll still get some inspiration from these. And even if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, these will be awesome things that you can try. And some of the stuff I do have on my, I've made myself. Not the specific recipes, but here we go. This is Food Network's best Thanksgiving dessert recipes. So if you want to follow along, just type in best Thanksgiving dessert recipes, Food Network in Google, and you can find this list, or you can just follow along. I'm not going to like spend too much time on everyone, but just kind of browse through the pictures. This is a pumpkin pie, but it's in sheet pan form. Looks really yummy. I do have a pumpkin pie dessert on my channel already. Ooh, apple pie. I have a couple apple pie recipes. If you love apple pie, check out my apple pie videos. I have a couple of them, a classic traditional one, and then an apple crumb, which is really good. Yummy apple pie. Pecan Pie Brownies. Yes, I have those on my channel. They're so yummy. If you like pecan pie and you like brownies, it is like the perfect blend between those two. And I do have a recipe. It's not the same exact recipe, but I have a video for pecan pie brownies on my channel as well. And then I'm going to, while I'm looking or through these, I'm going to keep an eye on the chat in case more questions come in as well. Holly says she doesn't have it yet. Good. So I will email that over to you, Holly. I can't remember if I have your email, but I know I have Anthony's email. Or you could just text me your email, and I will send it to you. I'm pretty sure I have it, but I can't remember. Hello, Inoka. Welcome. I am doing well. Thank you. And I know we have the pandemic still going on, so make sure everyone stays safe. Hope everyone's staying safe. I know I'm getting hungry too. I haven't had the breakfast yet, so I'm getting hungry as well. Okay, so pecan pie brownies. One thing I like about this layout on Food Network is there's no scrolling. You just click the button, you know, this little button to keep going to the next one. And then you can find the recipe below if you want their specific recipe. But what I want you to do is go to my website first, or my YouTube channel, and see if I have a recipe for it before you use the Food Network's one. Because chances are mine is going to be better than the Food Network, you know, because I have way more experience. Way more experience than anyone on the Food Network channel. I'm definitely being sarcastic, but anyway, yes, support my show and channel and check out my recipes first before you do the Food Network one, if I have the same one. Anyway, that was a bit of a joke. Hopefully you got it. Okay, let's get back to this. This looks really cool. This is a neat play on an apple pie. It's a turkey with puff pastry. I have homemade puff pastry video on my channel and on my website. And then they made a apple pie here, and then they formed heads and feet and the feathers out of puff pastry. You could do that. Like I have cinnamon twist puff pastry that you could do, and you could use that on for the feathers. That's just really neat. And then people can pull it apart. They could pull apart the edges and eat those. And then of course the pie, so yummy looking. It's amazing. Ooh, this pumpkin roll. I have the pumpkin roll on my video or on my channel and my website. Pumpkin rolls are so good. The cake itself is nice and delicate and moist. And then the cream cheese filling spiral is so good. Such a yummy cake. If you like pumpkin, you gotta try this cake. But check out my recipe. It's pretty similar, I think, to this one. But yeah, it's awesome. Wow, so Mrs. Tao says she loves the shortbread video and has made it like 40, 50 times. That's so awesome. Awesome. So Paula says she's sad that she just found me this year where she would have found it before. Oh, so sorry to hear about your husband passing. So sorry to hear that. Izala, hello, welcome. Yeah, fade to black. I love anything pumpkin too. And if you've been following, everyone who's been following the show, you know I've put out a lot of pumpkin related recipes and videos lately. And the homemade pumpkin puree is just awesome. It can be used in all of your pumpkin baking needs. You are very welcome, Paula. This is a very interesting, it's a cranberry pie. Looks really good. Looks like they rolled the cranberries and some sugar and some whipped cream in there. And looks like they might have some candied orange peel on there. And I have a candied orange peel on my recipe. That may not be candied. They might have put that on there just for a bit of a garnish and for a little bit of a tartness. But that looks really good. Pumpkin crumble. Awesome. Thanksgiving turkey. This is cute. I might do something like that on my channel. I might just do this video because those are pretty cool looking. Pretty neat. And it has a little an Oreos thing to sit on. Pretty cool. Deep dish apple pie. Another apple pie. Deep pumpkin pie. Nice. Pumpkin cranberry cheesecake. Yummy. Pecan pie. I have a pecan pie video too. It's a little bit different than Pioneer Woman's, but pecan pie is very popular this time of year. Thanksgiving pie bars. Those look really good. Yummy. Instant Pot. Pumpkin cheesecake. Awesome. I haven't used the Instant Pot for this. I do have an Instant Pot video, but it's for ribs. A friend of mine, every once in a while, I'll have some friends come over and have a specialty that they like to do, and then we'll do that here on my channel. I've had 3 guests. I had one of my friends named Kelly, and we did a triple berry pie. And then I had my friend Justin, and we did sous vide steak, which was awesome. And then my friend Tanner came over, and we did Instant Pot ribs. Instant Pot ribs, which are amazing. But that looks really good, that pumpkin pie in an Instant Pot. Looks like they used a springform pan for that, which is very common to use for a cheesecake. That looks really good. I do have a classic pumpkin cheesecake on my website and on my channel. Mrs. Tao is asking if this is how I get my inspiration. Sometimes. I do have a long list of requests, probably over 100 or 150 requests from people that I get inspiration from those as well. I'll get inspiration from Pinterest, things of that nature, and also just ideas that I have myself. But yeah, there's inspiration from this too, Food Network. And then I'll try to put my own spin on things. And if I do use a specific recipe completely, like I don't change anything, or if it's something that, you know, I just tried, I usually say like, this is just that recipe or whatever. Like there's one that I did recently. What was it? I did something recently where it was on the, no, I can't remember what the recipe was, but it's right on the back of the box. Oh, the Muddy Buddies. Yeah, the Muddy Buddies. I did the Muddy Buddies, and it was just the recipe from the Chex box. So a lot of things is, a lot of things is just showing you how to take a recipe and use it to create anything, to create it. Because some people, they'll find a recipe and they're not sure how to do it or how to put everything together. And that's kind of mainly what I like to show, is just how to do recipes. And some of them are, most of them are recipes that I've come up with, or I've taken a recipe that I've done for a long time, and just over the years, it's just changed into my own. I've changed things, the amount of this, the amount of that, the amount of this. And a lot of times I don't remember where the initial inspiration came from for those recipes. Leah just tried the chewy cookies. Yeah, yummy. Oh, Jeff's in the channel. Hey, Jeff, well, welcome. Jeff and his son watch the show quite a bit. The COVID-19 pounds, yeah, definitely. Okay, let's get back to these. These little cookies, the sugar cookies, look pretty cool. Neat little design, very clever designs. Sweet or s'mores sweet potato cheesecake. Wow, I do have a s'mores video, and I do have a sweet potato pie, and I have several cheesecakes, but not this specific combination. Yummy. Hello, Kennedy. Welcome. Yes, that is true, Paula. Some people are more visual learners. So Adorable Deplorable is talking about my brother's channel. So he has a channel. Originally, he was going to do a lot of like self-help and inspirational stuff, but then it kind of morphed into kind of a Grand Canyon specific training for it, because he wants to do rim to rim to rim, and there's a lot of just training videos and things. So for like hikers and trail runners, it's a great channel. He also started a new channel called Keto with JT. I think that's his name of it. Let me check real quick. Yeah, keto with JT. So if you're interested in keto, the keto diet, check out my brother's channel. And I'll just bring that up right now. He just barely started this channel, but he talks about, it's all about keto stuff. And then you can see there on the right-hand side, his other one, the Live True with JT, which is the one that Adorable Deplorable was talking about. But check out his channel, all about keto. All right. So butternut squash. So you can, you can treat the butternut squash like you do like a pumpkin pie and make a pie out of it. So you'll want to, if you follow my pumpkin puree video, do that same thing with the butternut squash. So you'll cut the squash in half, you'll scoop out the insides, and then you'll put it skin side up, and you'll drizzle some oil on it, and then you'll bake it in the oven for a certain amount of time until it's fork tender. And then you'll take it out, you'll peel off the skin, and then you can blend that up, you make a puree with it, and then you could make a butternut squash pie. Oh, hello, kitty. Hello. So the mama cat wanted to say hello. She was walking underneath my feet. Hello, kitty. The funny thing is, this is not funny. It's kind of, well, it's kind of funny, but she is in heat right now. She is in heat right now, and so I am getting her fixed next week. Hello. But yes, she is in heat and been chirping and gets a little bit loud. And so I need to get her fixed. She used to be a stray and then kind of wound up giving birth on my back patio in my bin that I hold charcoal for the barbecue. And then she moved the kittens out of that bin to the next door neighbor. And then the next door neighbor was taking care of her. And then she's been pregnant 3 more times because the neighbor wouldn't get her fixed. And she's really busy. She's a single mom and works all the time. So it was, she just didn't get around to it. So I took her in myself, and I'm getting her fixed. She needs to be fixed. Anyway, that was off topic. I don't really do any diets either, adorable, deplorable. I mean, there's a lot of things that I eat that would be considered keto, or vegetarian or vegan or whatever, but I'm not on a specific any one of those diets. I'm on the seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. And I actually like seafood, real seafood. All right, back to these. We got. I don't know I don't know if I'm going to get through all of these because I want to wrap up soon. But let's scroll through these. Crumble Lovers Sheet Pan Apple Crumble. That looks good. I have an apple crumble video that you can do. It would be pretty similar. Here's another little turkey thing. Pretty cool looking. Apple spice cake with cream cheese icing. Yeah, I love cake. And cream cheese frosting. I love cream cheese frosting way more than just traditional canned frosting. Although homemade buttercream is amazing. Pumpkin pie stuffed cheesecake. Wow, that looks really good. Apple cranberry pie. Yummy, yummy. That's very nice lattice work that they did. Very well done on the lattice. Brown pecan pie cupcakes. Nice. Apple crumble pie, yummy. Yes, I have an apple crumble pie on my website and my channel. Check it out. Spiced pumpkin ice spot cake, yeah. 4 flavor sheet pan pie. Nice, that looks really cool. Look at that thing. Yeah, that's something for everyone. Perfect pie crust. I do have a pie crust video and recipe on my channel. Ultimate classic cheesecake. I do have a couple cheesecake recipes. Pumpkin pie, yummy, 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 yummy. Hello, Karen. Or In the Kitchen with Karen. Welcome, catch me live. Michael Chamberlain, hello, Michael. I recognize that name. Paula says that as well. Great minds think alike, Paula. I see food and I eat it. Barefoot Contesta, her pumpkin banana dessert, mousse tart, pretty yummy looking. Pecan pie, classic. I have just a traditional pecan pie as well on my YouTube channel and my website. Sticky pull-apart bread. Ooh, that looks really good. Yummy. Ultimate pumpkin cheesecake. I don't know. I would have to compare that cheesecake to my cheesecake because my pumpkin cheesecake is really yummy. Apple pie, we've seen a lot of those already. This is a pumpkin ginger snap cake where the base of it is going to be ginger snap instead of like a classic graham cracker. Yummy. Man, I'm getting really hungry. Yes, got to get her fixed. Too many cats. Yes, they do. I have been able to give most of those kittens away to really good homes, but then that keeps people from going to those shelters and adopting. I didn't have any control over this previous birth, but that's when I decided to take her in and tell the neighbor that I would take her in and get her fixed. So there we go. There we go. Apple strudel. I think I do have an apple strudel. I'm pretty sure I have apple strudel. I think I do, Michael. Now I gotta check. Maybe I don't. The strudel or streusel. Oh, what I was thinking of is this is what I was thinking of was my apple streusel coffee cake, which is pretty close. That which is yummy, really yummy. That one on the top, the apple streusel coffee cake is so good, or apple crumble. If you like, you got to try that one. That one's so yummy. Yeah, I need to eat breakfast. Maybe I'll make some eggs. Maybe make some eggs for breakfast. Okay, let's get back to this. I'm just going to do a few more of these, and then I'll do another giveaway, and then I'll call it a day, I think. Yeah, French apple tart. So I have one similar to this on my channel that uses puff pastry. Really good, pretty similar to this. So check that out if you like apple tarts. Ooh, that looks good. Bundt cake, lemon bundt cake. The nice icing and looks like some rolled cranberries or something and sugar. Another apple cranberry, creme brulee. I haven't done creme brulee yet. I've had a lot of requests. I just haven't gotten around to buying a kitchen torch. But I might get one of those. I do have a different torch, but the kitchen torch is specifically that they use for this is a little bit better. You can do it in the oven too. It just doesn't turn out as well. But creme brulee is amazing. It's pretty much just a simple custard, and then you put sugar on top, and then you melt it with a torch. Very popular dessert. This is a pumpkin one. Wow, that looks really good. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Caramel apple cheesecake. Amazing. Pecan squares, we've seen that similar to earlier. Ginger snap pumpkin pie, we've seen that. Something that's similar. This is a bourbon chocolate pecan pie, yummy. Pumpkin brownie swirl pie, cool. Old-fashioned apple crisp. I do have an apple crisp. Apple crisps are so yummy, especially with ice cream. We've seen a lattice, other kind of pie. This is a lattice apple pie, yummy. Another pumpkin pie. Look at all these desserts. Ooh, sweet potato marshmallow mini cupcakes. That looks really cool. Pumpkin bread. I love pumpkin bread. If you love pumpkin, you've got to try my pumpkin bread recipe. It's so yummy. Yeah, the heat gun. There's specific cooking ones, Paula. Like Miss Tao mentioned, they're around 25 bucks. Texas sheet cake, Michael. I do have the Texas sheet cake. It's a white Texas sheet cake instead of a chocolate one, which is really, really yummy. Crustless pumpkin pie. And apple tartine. Cheesecake. Truffle turkeys. Those are so cool. That's really easy to make. You just make a chocolate truffle. And you could do like an Oreo ball. And I have this on my list to do, not this specific thing, but that's a cute little design. And then you just put little slivered almonds on it. That's a really cute design, really cool. Apple fritters. I do have apple fritters on my video, or I do have that on my website as well. So yummy. Pumpkin dip, interesting. Chocolate pecan pie, cranberry crostata, fried apple ham pies. I do have apple ham pies, but the ones I have are baked. But fried ones are amazing too, and you could do that too instead of baking them. Check those out on my channel and my website. Pumpkin pie dip, we just saw that. Butterscotch pie, baked apples, yummy, yummy, yummy. We'll just cruise through these real quick to get your tummy grumbling. Lots of pumpkin pies. Ooh, red velvet cake. I have a red velvet cake. Goat cheesecake. Another pecan pie. Buttermilk pie. Caramel apple pie. Yummy. So I do have a caramel apple pie. It's designed differently than this. It actually looks, it's a caramel rose, and it looks amazing. The bloomin' apple. Whoa, that's cool. I've never seen that before. That's really cool. Classic pumpkin. Carrot. Pumpkin pie spice. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah, yeah. We'll just go like this. Whoa! Yummy! Look at all those. Apple candy. Yes, I have a pineapple upside down cake too. A lot of these I have recipes that are similar. They're not designed the same way, but whoa! This is subliminal messaging, right? Yeah, I love pumpkin cake pops. I love cake pops. That's one of my most popular videos, is my cake pop video. Anyway, you get the idea. Look at all these cool things. Okay, we're done with that. Petco. We're good. Dun, 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 dun. All right, all right, all right. Let's do another giveaway. Francis. Carl, brownies. Yeah, I love brownies. I have brownies, lots of brownie recipes, like 3 or 4 brownie recipes on my website and on my channel. Fried rice. Yes, I have fried rice on my video too. That's one of my favorite savory dishes to make, fried rice. Fried bacon wrapped Oreo. Yeah, maple cream one. Yeah, my tummy is rumbling. Pumpkin soup. Yummy. Pumpkin soup. I might do pumpkin soup. I have some leftover pumpkin puree in the freezer from my homemade stuff. That's just enough to make some pumpkin soup. I might do a video on that. Awesome. What's up, Sobi? Welcome. All right, everyone. I'm going to pop out this. Let's do another giveaway. And the giveaway is the All Things Chocolate, 30 of my favorite chocolate recipes book. So let us get out this, just so chat, make sure you're chatting a little bit in the window. If you're online, chat, 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 chat. So you show up on here. There we go, there we go. Some of you are just, I know there's more of you online, maybe you're just listening, but if you want to be, included in the drawing, make sure you say something and you'll show up. We have a good amount in there right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 12 of you online right now, or in the chat. So just say something. Say something. Again, this is where I would normally sing. Here's my mug. This mug design is nice. You'll see this in my videos a lot on my on top of my table. On this side it says "Let's get baking," and on this side, if I can do it, you can do it. So if you're looking for maybe a stocking stuffer, of course, if it's in a box, it might be a little bit big for a stocking. But if you have, maybe you have some young kids that like watching the show, you can get them a mug or something. If you want merchandise, help support the show. There's a little pin above on the chat that you can see that. And that'll take you to the store as well. Okay, everyone, let's do this. Let us do the drawing again. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to take a screenshot of this. Oh, someone else joined, so I'll take one more screenshot. Okay, here we go. The cutoff is in, and then I'm going to do a count. And then I'll skip Holly because she just won. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jeff, I can't remember. Did you guys win already? You and your son? I think I sent it to you guys a long time ago, but I can't remember. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I skipped Holly. I might skip Jeff if you already won, but we'll see. Okay. Yep. Okay. That's what I thought. So 1, 2. You can hear the cat in the background. That is her yelping. She's trying to find a mate. Kitty, kitty. Hey, stop it. Quiet. I'm on a live show, kitty. Come on. Have some respect. Okay, here we go. One, she's getting a little antsy, trying to find a mate, but she's got no mate, and she's gonna get fixed so she can't replicate. I won't rhyme or rap. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. 10 of you. Where is it? Where did my random generator? There we go. 10. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Number 3. 1, 2, 3. Francis Carl. Congratulations. I'm thinking that's Francis. Looks like Francis. Congratulations, Francis. Congratulations. Welcome. And then so what you'll need to do is just, oh wait. Francis, you'll have to email me, and I will send you that. Email me, Francis, and I will send you that that prize. And you can find my email. It's just matt@inthekitchenwithmatt.com. You can find it on the website. If you go to my website and do the contact me, you can get over there, or on any of my YouTube or on my YouTube channel, you can go to the About section and find me over there as well. Just go to the About and scroll down and click Details, View Email Address. So you can find me that way. So just email me there as well, and I will send you that. So congratulations. Congratulations. And Holly, I will send yours over as well. Well, there we go. That was fun. It was fun looking at all those fun treats and desserts and things. Give you some ideas on what to make. Even if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, it's a good idea. A lot of those treats, you can have them year round. You don't have to only do it for Thanksgiving. And some of those might have been new to you if you live in different countries. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me. This is, I try to keep them around an hour, but a lot of times we wind up being like an hour and a half, but I just don't have that much time. I need to eat some breakfast and head on over. I have something to do at 10 o'clock. So welcome, everyone. Yes, Francis, there's no shipping. No, there's no shipping, Francis. It's an ebook. So all I need is your email. Just email me, Francis, and I will send it to you, okay? Yeah. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining, everyone, once again. And the next live stream will probably be the first Saturday in December. And we'll go on to there. Who knows? By then, I might have my kitchen done. Maybe. My kitchen might be redone by then. And I don't have the setup. I can't do this in my kitchen, unfortunately, the live stream, which would be kind of fun. I would need a powerful laptop. I might buy myself a laptop for Christmas. Who knows? But all right, everyone, take care. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you again next time. Make sure to like this video, and if you miss it or if you want to go back and watch it, once we are done, it's going to show up on my channel as a normal video that you can watch in about an hour. So there you go. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Stay safe. Have fun. Go out there and cook or bake something. Bye.